We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it one away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to first, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Stepping in, David Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Duggar will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Yastrzemski. See you later. Robinson Cano, a solo home run, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. This is popped up. Davis calls for it. 1 out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Line to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No balls and a strike to count. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7, the catcher, Joey Bart.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. This one's down to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They trail this one 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jacob deGrom. First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
So here's Pete Alonso. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
At the plate now, David Peterson, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cueto into his motion. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Yastrzemski retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets lead it 4-0. Settling in now, Steven Duggar, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 47.
So in now for San Francisco, Johnny Cueto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Dominic.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line into the upper deck, but foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, having a B right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Mauricio Dubon, and they'll need him to get something going here. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. A bare hand play by Cano. What a way to get an out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duggar is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next to the bat.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
Yeah, this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 1.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Goodbye, home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, David Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Duggar's there for it, and that's the third out. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We're through four. It's the Mets 6 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Leading off for the Giants.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And the pitch. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Into the box now, Joey Bart. In there, no balls and a strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one. Wilmer Flores will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. 0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Count remains at 0-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Sam Coonrod gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. from the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. Still ranging back. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow! And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track, to the wall. And that baby's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled away. Runners on the move for second. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here.
He's going.
Now the runners take off again, and it's fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Another 0-2 home. fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And the runners again are off here. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Trevor Gott gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Trevor Gott.
So now to the plate, David Peterson. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now, Michael Conforto. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We're through 5. So striding forward now, Mauricio Dubon. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
0-2, here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock. You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Now batting, third baseman,
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The second baseman, Robinson.
This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So here's Brandon Nimmo. Runner breaks for third. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Duggar. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready now, Jacob deGrom. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, third baseman,
Into the box, J.D. Davis as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove, but they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Met 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And that's in there for strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that.
Meanwhile now, this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer. What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Alex Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and no one left on base. Tyler Rogers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the bat,
Pete Alonso will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. This is line to left, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
up next for the bat,
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So here's Wandy Peralta. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
60. Wandy
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Duggar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Now batting, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, what a dive. How about that? Another look at the fine. Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
the batter number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donovan Solano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Dominic Smith. And this will be fouled away. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here in this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field.
And that baby's gone.
Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom hit in the air to center field. Duggar's there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dubon is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario as this lead got even wider. A southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. To the plate now, Pete Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. The 0-1 on its way. Four runs here in this half inning. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. And the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here it comes.
Longoria.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario brings it in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. So up steps Joey Bart now. Popped him up. Alonso is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
17-2 in tonight's game. New York plated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. David Peterson pitches well enough to get the W. Johnny Cueto permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.